ban ya Matatu kutoingia CBD. What do you make of it?
I think it's a very disorderly way of creating order. And we are saying as much as we support the organization and orderly conduct of business around the central business district of Nairobi, we must also be sensitive to our people. Because we'll be punishing our people, asking them to alight in Ngara, Pangani and elsewhere, and commute again into town. Because what will happen is that people will have to incur extra expenses, either using taxis or taking another matatu to get into CBD. I'll tell you, for instance, where I come from in Kikuyu, a lot of our business people and other people who are working in CBD who come into Nairobi and commute daily will not be able to afford to be dropped in Ngara and take another commute into CBD. We will be making the cost of living very expensive for our people at a time our economy is not doing well. So we're only asking the Nairobi County government to consider shelving that proposal until it is done in a very orderly way. Ensure that as a county government, as a national government, we have invested in a working urban transport system. A system where we can have trams and small trains getting into CBD, where we can have circular routes of public transport that is funded by taxpayers' money. And I've given the example of NYS buses. Instead of having these NYS buses all over, then create a circular route to get people into CBD and offer free services to commuters who then you can pick up from the bus stops that the county government is proposing, and they are picked up by public buses, either for free, or maybe you get a ticket of 10 or 20 shillings per day, which you can use throughout the day. That is what happens in all developed countries where we are copying. We are copying things from the Western world at a time where our economy has not gotten to that level. So if we want to get to that level where we lock out people out of the central business districts, then we must also be ready and willing to invest public resources in a workable and organized public urban transport system. Otherwise, the way we are doing it in a haphazard way, it's only going to punish the public and make life very costly for ordinary mwananchi. And it has also security implications. People walking, many business people come to bank in Nairobi. Many business people come to buy things in Nairobi. Therefore, muggers and robbers will know there are a lot of people walking into the CBD carrying money. Therefore, we will see an escalation of crime. There are many people, again, who are employed in the Matatu industry. And lastly, I want to say, the Matatu industry is not the cause of traffic jams or traffic snarl-ups in Nairobi. The cause of traffic snarl-ups in Nairobi is poor planning of our roads and the proliferation of private vehicles owned by private citizens. And therefore, we need to expand our infrastructure. And those are challenges for the government to deal with, not to punish mwananchi to try and solve a problem by punishing mwananchi.
Because what we expect tomorrow is chaos, losses, and suffering to the people of Nairobi who usually use those matatus.
What happens if they go ahead and implement the program?
As I've said, what we expect tomorrow is chaos. Kwa sababu ukiangalia some of those terminals, they are saying that the matatus will drop people, will drop passengers, can't accommodate the number of matatus we have in Nairobi.
So, Njagua, what solutions ungependelea ingekuwa gani?
What I'm thinking as an elected leader is that we need to sit down as elected leaders, stakeholders, and the county government to find solutions to what should be done. Because I don't expect whatever they are trying to do tomorrow to work.
Talk about the terminals. Kuna wengine wanasema kwamba hizo terminals ambazo wametengewa hazitatosha.
I think that's the main reason. That's the main reason why we're saying that the county government should shelve the directive. Because if you look at a terminal like Muthura Market, it doesn't even have routes for the matatus to enter and drop passengers there. You look at the terminal like Ngara, it can't accommodate all matatus coming from Thika Road. And even when we talk of dropping people there, passengers there, there's also the issue of security. You can tell someone to walk from Ngara all the way to town, and most of Nairobians start working wake up early so that they can start working from maybe 6 So a lot needs to be done. Improvement of security, making sure that the terminals that the matatu are supposed to drop passengers are safe, and they can accommodate all the matatus that the county wants to give to the matatus. Ndio nyingine ama nipige Kiswahili nyingine. Mimi kama kiongozi naomba county government ishelve hiyo directive ya kubani matatus kuingia town, because I believe zile terminal tuko nazo ni kidogo sana ku accommodate hizo matatu. And I also kuna issue ya security. Lazima kwanza wa beef of security to make sure wale passengers wanatembea kama ni kutoka Ngara mpaka town, kutoka Ngara kwenda Westland, yani kutoka railways kwenda mahali, kwa sababu kuna wananchi ambao wanaamka mapema, na ni lazima to make sure security yao iko sawa ili waendelee na biashara zao, because what we expect tomorrow ni chaos, losses kwa watu wa matatu na bado na pia suffering ya wananchi wa Nairobi.
Sawa.